what is truth? And what are lies? Truth is that which is profoundly and absolutely part of the framework of that which is of God. Lies are that which come from Satan. Lies are adversarial to your very being. Lies destroy, truth builds. Think of truth as mathematics and computer language, where one thing can be built upon another. Think of lies as false equations. A false equation, everything built upon it tumbles. Truth, like solid mathematics, can be built upon and built upon for eternity. This is the fact. You can dress a false equation up, but it still will not give you a sound mathematical result. You can spin a lie or an untruth, but it still is false, and it still will lead to destruction. Truth leads to peace. Truth leads to happiness. Untruth leads to a deception of one's own soul, which ultimately destroys the foundation of the spiritual well-being, and thus destroys all that soul would desire. Yet many Christians have become fooled by untruths, by falsehoods, by thinking that things about them represent God's love for them. What they do not realize is that in so doing, they are saying, God loves me because I have things. Well, if you say that, you are implying God does not love the poor and the impoverished because they do not have things. God does not love starving children because they do not have food. God does not love the dying because they do not have life. We have news for you. God loves the impoverished. God loves the hungry. God loves the dying. And your things, when they become your measurement, are a hindrance to your spirituality and not a sign of your spirituality. You're committing the same hypocrisy. You are committing the same hypocrisy that the Pharisees and Sadducees were accused of by John the Baptist and by the Christ, because they looked at themselves as being blessed materially and thus claimed that they were considered spiritually superior. Yet Jesus Christ, born in a manger, in a cave, in a stable, healed the lame, healed the sick, healed the lepers, healed the blind, called the children to be with him, fed the hungry, and what would the hypocrites have said to their great self-destruction? Oh, he does these things by Beelzebub. It is the devil working through him because he chooses to do good works for the poor, for the hungry, for the needy. That is an absolute falsehood. But this is the ultimate reasoning of hypocrisy. This is the ultimate reasoning of alternative facts. This is the ultimate reasoning of those who think truth is subjective to the moment. Truth is not subjective. And God dwells in the most infirm, the sickest, the smallest, the hungriest, and the most impoverished of beings. They are created in the image of God, and God dwells within them. It is the very Spirit of the divine that has provided their life, keeps their life, and then calls them to a greater light than those who would judge in such a hypocritical way will ever see unless they turn and recognize. But they will, for again, all things will return to the divine. The question then becomes, will they be wearing crowns of glory set with jewels for all that they have done, for all that they have suffered, for all of their good works? Or will they be amongst the multitude that worships in the light, regretting all of the opportunities that passed until they worked their way fully to the divine? Whether it is in this life or the life to come, all things will eventually become fully at one with God. We leave you with blessings and with peace. Peace be with you.